Breaking news. IGP removes head of security arrangement. DIG Ebuka 24 barely 24 hours to elections. Hello my wonderful people. This is what the IGP has done. Has quickly changed the person who is supposed to be heading security. Maybe he's got a tip off or he just want to destabilize things or probably whatever the case may be. I cannot tell. But he has changed, the head of security in Anambra State. The elections will be starting in a few hours from now. And before you know it, that's it. The decision has been made. But there are speculations here and there with regards to this election, which will keep you in full details in a short while. We just want you to know that Anambra's election is a decision moment, and then we don't want just anybody, coming to take over the reins of leadership. Because as we speak, we know what is going on in Imo State, and we don't want a repeat of that in Anambra. You know why? The people cannot continue to give away their life, their home, everything that concerns them, to somebody who, you cannot even tell, you're not sure of. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Barely 24 hours to the Saturday Anambra State governorship election, the Inspector General of Police has removed the Deputy Inspector General DIG Joseph Ebuka as the head of the team for the election, though when contracted on the development, Force Public Relation Officer CP Frank Mobo confirmed that DIG Ebuka has stepped down. No reason was given for the removal of the experienced senior officer who is an indigene of Anambra State and has been replaced by a northerner. DIG Ebuka has since been replaced with Acting Deputy Inspector of Police in charge of Operation DIG Zik Hamed. Can you imagine what is going on? The North completely taking over in Anambra State. Once you have your security, they have your leadership, what else do you have? Public Relation Officer attached to the Anambra Election Monitoring Team, DIG Nwodo, while announcing the sudden change of baton, said the development will not affect the conduct of the election. Recall that Inspector General of Police IGP Usman Akali Baba, while in Anambra, recently assured residents of the state of adequate security, noting that the police operative have no reason to compromise having been paid their allowance ahead of their special duty. I'll tell you what is going on. So when a parent deal, a true parent, so not the one that has been emotionally traumatized and is taking it hard on the child, okay? When a true parent, a sincere parent, yes, it's disciplining a child, it disciplines the child with love. The child might have done blah, 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 blah. But guess what? At the end of the day, you you scold the child to an extent and you take pity on the child and you call the child again and say it's all right. This was why I had to, discipline you and talk to you and do this and do that. The reason being because we want you to be better, blah, 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 blah. You give the child a cuddle, there is understanding, and even the child, it sees it from a position of love, not discipline a child to harm, leave marks or anything on the child's body or not. No, 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 no. That's no longer discipline. That is something else. So what has the soldier, what have Usman Akali done? So that if this guy feels threatened, say a group of boys are walking and he feels the slightest threat, he can go ahead and shoot them. Do you know what his answer or his reply to anybody will be? They are IPOB. Because I tell you sincerely, in the East today, anything that happened, anything, as a matter of anything that happened in the East as we speak, is IPOB. Criminals carrying out their own activities, my dear, is IPOB. This happened is IPOB. So the easiest way to start dealing with the people, okay? Taking away young lives, carrying out all forms of atrocities and whatever, and seem to be getting away with it. Is the easiest way is to give what we call accusation and say, oh, they were doing this, they were doing that. We felt threatening, and they will put, by the time they put two weapons in their mains, yeah, they were holding guns. They came to attack us, blah, 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 blah. Game over. Nobody will ask any question. Do you know what it means for the federal government, Buhari, to go ahead and declare IPOB terrorists? It means that they can do anything to them and nobody will question. That's why he's very skeptical in pronouncing or naming the bandits, because these are his foot soldiers, you see. Once he names them bandits, once he names them terrorists, they can be shot at sight. And guess what? Nothing will happen. Even the nations of the world, look at what Ghana did the other day, yeah? Even there, what's it called? A speaker of the house. A speaker of the house traveled to Ghana and was detained. Why? Because on Buhari's Independence Day speech, he said that a serving minister is the one funding terrorism in Nigeria. So, for not saying anybody, everybody becomes a suspect. Do you see where we are coming from? Exactly. So, when the IGP, when Buhari went ahead and pronounced, the indigenous people of Biafra as terrorists, this is the go ahead. Shoot aside, kill them indiscriminately. Nobody ask any question. That's why it's a bit difficult. Do you know how many sons and daughters from the East are in police custody, are in cells, are in gallows, are in underground cells as we speak? Honestly speaking, you can't begin to imagine the number. The ones that are being killed, no question asked, crime that is going on underneath. If you know, you will not only weep, you ask God to come now and just close the earth. Because human beings are so wicked to one another. This is a fellow human being. And they say slave trade days were bad. This one is not, this is me and you. And we are treating ourselves like this. Then you expect anybody to treat you better? This is us. So you see where we are coming from. You see the whole thing. Please leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.